today's people, you guys, to learn how to market that important tool that you have, all right, which is music. So we're gonna find out a little bit about that, how you're gonna do digital music marketing, especially in Palau. We've heard about digital music marketing because we watch a lot of YouTube, you listen to Spotify, you listen to a lot of digital stuff. But now you're gonna learn how to market in Palau, from Palau. So with that said, please give a big round of applause to Mawak na Swalagab.
Ali, welcome CA. Hello everybody. My name is Wak Alsolalaw. I'm Palau's residential computer guy. But that's actually not what I got my degree in. I got my degree in communications and how to and stuff like marketing and stuff is
Closer
actually
to your mouth.
what I got my degree in. So this kind of like relates to that. Anyway, my music journey. I don't have any albums. I'm not a singer like Malo and them, but I have produced some albums for some people. They Street Records in Hawaii. I used to record their first albums. I recorded those, and and some other people. I recorded some of their albums. So I did some of the production side, and back in Hawaii, and I have a TV station, YouTube channel. So we like to put up. Sometimes we put up recordings of people. They sing. We come and record them. We put them up, and it's little, but in Palau, that's what works, eh? So in Palau, it's very hard for you to be like the big streamers like Taylor Swift or Beyonce, like that's a million streams, so you can make a lot of money. But one of the things you can do is engage with your audience. If you have a platform, if you started your YouTube channel and you put your music on there, if you started your SoundCloud and you put your music on there, don't just put your music on there and let it work for you. It's not going to work that way. You have to engage with your audience. So what does that mean? You have live streams. Every week you do a remix. So Maoli did a 100 days, 100 songs. And he would cover a song every day, and he did it in Hawaii for it was 3.5 months. He would cover one song every day on his YouTube channel, and that dramatically increased the subscribers he had and the engagement on his website. Randy likes to do that. On Fridays, he has the, what you call that? The jam?
Friday live session.
The Friday live session. That's a way to engage with your audience. And when they know your music, then they'll go look for your music. Another way you guys can make money is licensing. Licensing and partnership. These are big words, but these are the legal terms for it. Sometimes you decide, hey, maybe I'm not going to use this platform. I'm just going to stay in Palau and try but it's not a good idea. You should really use these platforms because if you use these platforms, there's one thing that it can give you. Insight. It can give you data. So if you go to your YouTube page, your Facebook page, you can go to your SoundCloud, and you can see who is listening to my songs. Is it old people, young people? Are they men? Are they women? Are they people who are at work? Do they listen to it during the work times, or do they listen to it in the evenings? When you have all this information, you start to know who's your audience. Like for example, if you find out that a lot of older people are listening to your songs and stuff, then maybe you start marketing yourself to like omangats and stuff to sing for them. And then they'll probably come and they give you a lot of senga because, hey, that's the guy I heard on the. So you have to, once you know your audience, it's much easier to engage it. And also, you can also make content just for your, so if say for example, kids like to listen to Randy stuff. That's why he makes a lot of kids songs. The Santa Ole, those things. Those are targeted to young kids. And then when the kids listen to it, they start singing, and that's marketing right there. It makes it popular. It just only increases your popularity. And when I said you can't make money on music, you can, well, not you can, but it means that you have to diversify your income. Don't just be, I'm only going to make money singing in bars. Or I'm going to put this on YouTube and only going to make money on YouTube. You have to diversify that income. Be in as many platforms as possible. Be on SoundCloud, also be on Facebook. You know, a lot of times, some people have actually told me, well, I'm not going to upload to YouTube because it's already on SoundCloud. Why? Some people never go to SoundCloud, they just go to YouTube. Some people only go to Facebook. Some people never leave Facebook. So make accounts in all these places. Release your songs in Instagram, in TikTok. And for like those kind of platforms like Instagram and TikTok, you don't have to release the entire song. Release snippets of your song, and then people will share those snippets. They'll use it to make more videos. You guys know the one video, the one song that's popular, Sa'yo Mahal, you know, and everybody uses that little piece. That little piece. But then when I went to Iran, they sang it over there, and it was everybody came to sing the person who was singing it. That's what makes things popular. So use these platforms, every platform you can. I'm going to give you a test case of Amanda Palmer.
Hello. I painted myself white one day, stood on a bus, put a hat over
She
a can,
decided to do an album without
and someone
mainstream
came by and dropped in my-
mainstream artists. Her album was crowdsourced. It means she went on the internet and said, "Hey fans, come and help me," because when she released an album with a big one of the big labels. When the first day they only made 25,000, they sold 25,000 copies, and she was happy. Wow, I have 25,000 fans, but the label was not. The label said, "No, this is not enough. You're not popular enough." So they cut her.
and I fell
She went on Kickstarter for her next album,
connections that I
and
did,
she had
and I asked
about
the crowd.
24,000 people donated
The goal
to her next
was
album,
$100,000.
and she made just over $1 million.
Wow.
Because the 25,000 people that were her fans were willing to give a lot. Because she is one of the great examples of engaging with the audience and
How many people?
working with her audience, her fans.
About 25,000 people. And the media asked, Amanda, the music business is tanking and you encourage piracy. How did you make all these people pay for music? And the real answer is, I didn't make them. I asked them. And through the very act of asking people, I connected with them. And when you connect with them, people want to help you.
Just to finish up, I just want you to recognize that content is king. You gotta keep posting your stuff, engage with the audience, post. You have to get your music out there somewhere. If you get the opportunity to be in say you're at a function and Malo is singing, and he goes, "Hey, come up and sing a song, sing your song." Don't say no to that. That's an opportunity to market. Come up and sing that song, you know. Post in everywhere you can. Post in your Facebook, post on your YouTube, post on your SoundCloud. Get as much people to see your music as possible, because it's only a positive if you do that.
Yeah, so, okay, so basically, you're adding value to what you have, okay? So marketing is really important because in el product about, you know, what you have singing, what you have going on, that's something that you need to sell, you know? I mean, not saying you need to, but that you can sell and make money out of. Yeah, before, putting it on a CD would be the most ideal way because everybody had a CD player. There's a CD player in the car. Nowadays, we have our phones. So it's important to know how to digitize your marketing skills. Yes, it's everything on SoundCloud. But the operator SoundCloud, you know.
Monetize sa SoundCloud.
Monetize sa SoundCloud. Yeah, so you can ask questions like that. If you don't understand, it's okay. Because that's what we're here for. We want you to understand these things. So sumanya ka question ng mga SoundCloud, makarami ka money na YouTube, marigil mo spell mega money tiyan tuloy. Yeah, one ako important to mention yung wakla audience. And our time, ang namo sa BM, nadingit mo taanga oreng sa alitaklem. You know, just by going to your song Ace a SoundCloud, gel le poster sel alitakla, ang alingi sila mo sa insight, lo all tagerokul data. Kasing taang, telargil, saan na di lagi dulu sa tang waktu. And then kami mo o mesagil data was say, o terdil nga na doril mo o 45, madakti mingitak lagi alitakla. Alitaklik tirkala dorisal mo 45. Madakti mingitak lagi alitakla nga like, you know, that's how you target your audience and then you market it.
And you know why I picked that video of that lady? Because she's not doing it the right way. There is no right way. Oh, we're not saying there's no such thing as the proper way. So what we're doing in Palau is another way. Don't think of it as a proper way, and again, because it's all about how do you get people engaged in your music. But again, what we do in Palau is the same thing, which we may not be doing it the proper way, but there is no proper way. Yes, kumura, say see, that's when you get engagement. And they enjoy your music, they invite you to a birthday, they invite you to a mga party. That's why I say you have to take all those opportunities. Even if you want to be a musician, you have to, kasi a musician, like that lady was saying, he didn't want to butt because he felt like he was begging. No, you can't think like that. This is your talent, this is your music. You express it to somebody else, and who knows, they might like it enough to say, sing is a way to get money. You know? We already practiced this. Tell me, it's Palau style already. We already know how to market ourselves. So we just gotta keep doing it and do it more, you know?
And the good thing about today is we're so like there's so many tools. Before and a studio but now you're able to do different things. So like if you're a drummer, if you're a musician, you can actually just put out like you can help out with drums and put it up on like platforms like you guys ever heard of Fiverr? Fiverr pays for a drummer. You can just go on Fiverr and it'll pay. It's looking for a drummer, looking for a musician. If they need to write a rap, you can just go on there and write a rap for them, and they'll pay you $150 for that rap. So there's a lot of tools that you can use to. There's a lot of tools that you can use today to make money off of the music that you have. So dim stuck to one type of performing. I think that's what we're trying to get here is you guys have it way differently than Malo and our generation. Like, you guys have it way differently. You have way more tools. You have AI that's coming in. Everybody hates it, but guess what? It's writing up essays. It's writing up lyrics. So you can use those things to perfect your tools. Yeah, it's doing more, but if you're smart enough, then of course I got AI that can work without the eye, the intelligence, the brain, the human brain. Okay, so with that said, another big round of applause to Muak. Thank you, Amanda.